so sorry. Okay, so if you don't know, I don't think I mentioned where I was going. Anyways, I went to Chicago for my bachelorette. I am currently in Texas. I live in Texas. So I went to Chicago. It was so much fun. So I got there on a Thursday, midday, and Thursday was just like the chill day. Everybody was getting in there. I had to pick everybody up, and y'all, Chicago traffic is insane. Insane, because if you don't know anything about Chicago, the airports are like outside of the city. So it's still it's still a drive in. Well, my sister-in-law had gotten in pretty late. Well, not pretty late, but she got in like rush hour time. And when we were driving into the city, it took us like insanely long to only go a couple miles. And my friend from New York, she used to live in New York, and she was like, this is probably worse than New York. Like, it's just faster to walk there. Like, it was so bad. I was getting antsy because obviously, like, everybody had an early morning. I feel like I got there later than a lot of other people. I mean, my sister-in-law got there after me, but like everybody else was already there. But I was like, I just want to get to like the hotel. Like, I just want to go. And it took us forever. So anyways, we got there. We obviously got back later than anticipated, and we went to dinner that night on like a beach club. I don't know what it was called. Unfortunately, we did not get super great weather. It was more on the chilly side, so that was the only downside. But we got there. It was pretty cool. There were so many people playing beach volleyball because we were like on the like Michigan, which was really cool. The views were immaculate. Like, Chicago views are actually like insane. I'm so sorry. Like, so insane. So pretty. I would love to go back. So anyway, so that was the first night. We all just kind of wanted to have a chill night. I had made their goodie bags. I gave them like a little pink tote bag with a hat, some body lotion, electrolytes, and a little customized cup that said like my bachelorette weekend in Chicago. And the theme was margs and matrimony because I love margaritas, so it was margs and matrimonies. So yeah, that was the first night, and then we kind of just like chilled, whatever. And then the second day, we were supposed to go to Pilates, but we low-key got not kicked out, not in a bad way, but they didn't have room for us anymore, so we didn't get to go, which is totally fine. So we ended up just kind of like shopping. So we stayed in like Magnificent Mile area, which is there's like a bunch of like shopping stuff. So we went to Ralph's Coffee. I know they have one like in New York. We went to Ralph's Coffee in the morning for breakfast. Everybody got like a coffee, a little pastry or whatever. And then we went to, so we also had to go shopping because nobody planned accordingly, or we at least missed a couple things because I was under the impression it was going to be nice weather. And yes, I knew coming in that like we weren't going to get that nice weather, but I still didn't really pack the best. So I needed to go get jeans because I did not pack jeans, and we were gonna go on a boat day, well, like to the river. But anyways, it was like, overcast the whole day. I was like, I need jeans. I don't have jeans, so I went to H&M, got some jeans. One girl forgot like a whole outfit for one night. Somebody was like, I need a new jacket. Like, we were so unprepared. So we did some shopping. And then I think for lunch, no, I think we didn't even eat lunch. So after that, we did the shopping, then we went back to the hotel, and then we got ready because we were going on a little boozy boat tour. It takes us through like the river in downtown Chicago, like through the city. So that was so much fun. We did go with another bachelorette group, and they were older than us, but they were so much fun. So like they wanted to split up the music, and so it was like half me, everything was fine. I was like, oh yeah, like this is more my vibe. And then tell me why the DJ, like their speaker blew out. And then so we're standing there for like 10-15 minutes with no music. And I was like, you know what, like let's just go, like I'm just over it. And at this point I was like, I just want to go home because I know Chicago can get a little scary at night. And I did not want to go anywhere. And the girl told me, she's like, you can go to this place, but you gotta leave before this time because it gets a little crazy. So I was like, okay. And we had actually, like, we're talking to firefighters because we had walked by. Oh, so before the club, we went to a little cocktail bar. It was like a tiki cocktail bar. It was like called 3 Points, I think. And that was cool. It was just so dark in there. I was like, I can't see in here. It was insanely packed. But on the way there was like firefighters because it was a Friday night. The firefighters are sitting out at that point. The weather was nice, so we just talked to them because they were like, oh, congratulations. And I ended up getting to take a picture in the fire truck, and it was fun. And so we were just like talking to them, whatever. And then so on the way back, when we were leaving, we made a pit stop to say bye to them. And they were like, no, y'all should just go home now because, like, yeah, they're like, Chicago, just